What's up, bright blessings? This is going to be a reading in the constellation of Scorpio. So even if you don't have any Scorpio placements, if the reading resonates, then it's meant for you. I'm starting off by someone looking at a fire in their life. Somebody looking around at their life and understanding what needs to go, what needs to say. This is also a realization point where you begin to look at your life at a much more clear perspective. Sometimes in life we walk around with blinders on. We don't want to see the ugly truth because that stuff hurts. So this is a card of taking those blinders off and looking at the reality of the situation. The number 7 speaks on divinity. Divinity is defined by the characteristics or aspects of you that are godlike, right? The creator aspect of yourself, the destroyer aspect of yourself. It's not just creation. The destruction of life is also part of the creation process. So we begin to learn to exemplament and display characteristics of the creator by destroying old lives or old relationships that we don't need anymore. I'm looking at an old way of being is being destroyed, something that you're working through. I'm looking at the wands, the 1111 card. It's the 4 wands. This speaks on a balanced, positive home life, cohesive family unit. This is coming in upside down. So I'm looking at trouble in paradise, like trouble in the home. I'm looking at the 2 on my dice. Starts out the 2 in the current situation, and going forward, it's into the 1. So I'm looking at you doing something in your life, starting off as with 2 people or 2 energies, but then I'm looking at it breaking off into 1. There's a plane that's flying overhead. So we're going to pull back and look at a bigger perspective of it. Some of you guys are trying to navigate relationships, jobs, money, health, things like that. It's important that we take an outward look at our life, not from a biased perspective. That's what's going to allow you to see the picture more clearly. I'm looking at money is popping up. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles represents a place where when we pull ourselves away from distractions, away from toxic energy, you're able to focus more of your energy on yourself and your progress forward. But when we're endlessly doom scrolling or gossiping, talking about other people and what they got going on, the trash truck shows up, right, when I start talking about that. So make sure if you guys are doing that, if we're gossiping at all, or feeding into the news, things like that, we want to make sure and pull away from that. Right now, there's a lot of psychological operations that are taking place, not just in the United States, but all over the world. It's the trash truck. So make sure you guys are taking out the trash in your life. So you guys, in order for you to do that, you have to come to the realization. United States, but all over the world. It's the trash truck. So make sure you guys are taking out the trash in your life. So you guys, in order for you to do that, you have to come to the realization. Ooh, that's a warning. There's trash that needs to be thrown away. There's things that you have in your life that needs to leave your life. Things we need to throw away. So whether that's people, places, or things. I'm looking at progressions taking place in your life. I'm looking at things shifting. So whether that's the role you play in a relationship or a physical change in your life, I'm looking at progression, taking it to a new place. This represents new dimensions in your life. Once we focus our time and effort on work, it opens up new doorways for you. It's also about the journey, about discovering what those doors look like. What do they sound like? What do they feel like? What does it sound like when opportunity knocks? Woo, these are beautiful things to discover. Some of you guys are going through debilitating stuff right now, whether that's frustrating situations or whether that's health problems. I'm looking at challenges arising. I'm looking at the grand staircase. The grand staircase represents an increase in consciousness and perspective, but it's also your physical reality. So learning to upgrade our life is something that comes only from discomfort, only from getting uncomfortable. It's where we push ourselves, and it's through pushing yourself is where new opportunities open up. New discoveries are made about what you're capable of. It also teaches you how to work through frustrating situations. I'm looking at, for some of you guys are going to be working with your identity, understanding who and what you are. We are the snake. We don't just become one character and then stay that same character your entire life. It's a waste. So we learn to shed layers, to shed your skin over and over and over again, right? So we learn to become something new, to become in a constant state of evolution when it comes to your understanding. Some of you guys need to be working with the energy of Medusa, very extremely powerful deity to work with. She will teach you many beautiful things about boundaries, about learning how to put people in their place, learning how to set proper boundaries in your life will create so many new opportunities for you. Right? So I'm looking at some of you guys, the card's burned right there. Some of you guys have gotten burned in the past. I'm looking at burning hair. I'm looking at the 5 into the 6. So some of you guys are going through loss and conflict, but I'm looking at also it's affecting the family. Looking at the darker aspects when it comes to loss and conflict in the family unit. The 6 represents the family. It's shaped like the mother, the pregnant mother, the nurturer. This is this is an energy that all of you have inside of you. All of you are the nurturer, the father, the mother. It's up to you to discover those aspects of yourself and then to display them in the proper way. Some of you guys were never taught things like how to become a father, how to become a mother. Some of you guys might even have kids or even raised your kids. It still doesn't mean that you know anything about becoming a parent or being a parent. So we have to get back to a place where we are understanding, we are learning completely new things than entire generations before us had no access to. So we come to that understanding of what does it mean to be a parent. Some of you guys are parents to your fur babies, to your cats, to your dogs. So make sure that you guys are petting your cats, petting your dogs, giving them the proper attention. That's where the nurturing inside you starts with animals. Once we're able to properly understand it and learn how to properly take care of an animal, then you're ready for a relationship. Some of you guys are out there trying to pick a partner when you guys should be getting a plant to start working with. If you can't keep a plant alive, what makes you think that you can nurture a relationship? What makes you think that you can give a partner what they deserve in a relationship? Right? So we have to learn new character development. There is strength inside of you. The energy of 1,000 suns, the energy of the bull. And this is the way we want to start becoming with life. We want to grab it by the horns. We want to begin to shake, mold, and shape your life so that it fits your every desire. Right? The way we do that is by becoming unstoppable. Every day we wake up as a driving force and you push yourself to do the things that are going to lead you to where you want to be in life. That does not come from inaction. It doesn't come from just sitting there. It doesn't come from other people paying your bills. Some of you guys are getting ready to go through the process of learning how to take care of others, learning how to take care of other beings. Some of you guys have been taking care of your whole life. People have done things for you, or maybe they're still helping you out now. But around the corner, I'm looking at you learning something new. I'm looking at a beautiful new realization popping out for you. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the highest card when it comes to the emotional energy. Right? This is also the M for Scorpio in reversed. A lot of you Scorpios have a problem with displaying your emotions or getting in touch with your emotional side. This is the heart chakra, and it is the only salvation that is waiting for you out there. Opening up the heart, forgiving all the people that have hurt you, will open up your life in so many beautiful ways. So this is what we offer. A new way of being, a new way of feeling, a new way of experiencing life that only comes from a perspective shift. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end the reading there, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Guys, if you like the readings and you want to book a private session, there's a link down in the comment section or up in the description of whatever platform this is on. Guys, I teach telekinesis. I do holographic healing sessions. I also teach astral projection. I'll book a class with me. I will see you guys very soon. Enjoy your immortality.